$15.95, enjoy unlimited bowling, lucky putt mini golf, and laser tag. Flash your college ID at check-in to receive $2 off your admission. It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday through Thursday nights. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes and Games, located at 321 Victory Lane.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
Explain to me again why we're sleeping on the ground.
Because we're thramping, thrift camping. It's saving us money and getting us closer to nature.
But we don't need to thramp. I just combined our home and auto insurance with our State Farm agent, so we have a rate that fits our budget.
All right. Do you think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krekak, at 402-474-1173.
Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
An hour ago, you didn't need a plumber. Now you're in a panic. When life throws you a surprise with a clogged drain, plugged or leaky toilet, broken pipe, leaky faucet or water heater, or a bathroom or kitchen plumbing upgrade, whatever. Just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing, 467-1111. Keep that number handy, 467-1111. Or go to BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Gentlemen, it's time to elevate your style with something from our men's jewelry and watch collection. Why not treat yourself to the ultimate in luxury? We've got an incredible selection of pre-owned Rolex watches, even those hard-to-find models you've been dreaming of. Whether you're stepping up your game day look or adding a touch of class to everyday wear, our top-tier collection is sure to impress. Stop by Sartor Heyman and discover the perfect piece to reflect your unique style. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
NEPCO is hiring CDL drivers for ready-mixed concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEPCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEPCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com. General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Travis with Midwest Bank, now with 2 branches conveniently serving Lincoln and 8 other locations across Nebraska. We're here to help you with any of your needs. From opening a checking account to buying a home or financing your business, our staff is here for you. Stop in and you might see Shin Daddy himself. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank, member FDIC.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right, most recommended Eustace Body Shop.
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. This is What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Here is your host, Chancellor Brewington.
All right, welcome in. What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington, Harrison Arns on the brick and mortar. The ones and twos, we got Chancellor Brewington, the former Husker tight end, to my left as always. Also co-host of The Locker Room for 1 to 2, Monday through Friday. You guys can join in 402-464-5685. Facebook, YouTube, X, Allo, Channel 961. Like I said, we got Steelers and Browns. You're welcome on the brick and mortar. 3-0 right now. Steelers up. Chancellor Brewington, how's it going on a Thursday night?
It's going great. It's going great. I'm having a great day. I mean, productive days. I've been just blessed, man. That's the only way I can put it. I mean, I could get into the particulars, but just to overall just say, like, I just been blessed and just learning, loving life, and being grateful. I'm reading a book right now. It's called The Science of Getting Rich. And although it's talking about getting rich, a lot of the concepts in there are just talking about like gratitude and appreciation and being thankful and giving and things like that.
That's important. Yeah. I think there's see this with a lot of rich people. I think money worship is sick. Like, there's a certain point where wanting money is a normal thing. Totally fine. Like, let's go make some money. That should be a goal. Like, hell yeah. But when it gets too creepy water when it comes like money worship, like, what are you doing with the money? Like, there's got to be a goal, right? Like, you making all that, like, part of it, take care of your family, but you get to a rate where it's like, okay, like, what are we doing here?
Well, be honest, Harrison. Yeah, I could feel it. I guess I could feel it a little bit.
Like when we're talking about Jeff Bezos, and I'm not saying like he's
right.
But I'm like, for him, because he's working on like projects and stuff. I hope they're, maybe projects that make him more money.
So I guess what I'm hearing is you're kind of like, certain people make too much money almost.
No, you can make as much money in the world as you want.
Okay.
It's just at a certain point, what's the goal of making that money? Is there a real purpose behind it?
Is there a philanthropy type deal?
Like, is it just purely money worship? Because to me, that's wrong. Like, if you're just purely doing it to make more, when you got everything,
right?
When you have that much, you got everything you ever could need. So what? Now it's just like a sick thing in my head.
Well, I'll say this.
Unless you're giving it out and helping, then it has cost.
I'll say this. I think it's embedded in the human nature for most people,
100%,
just to always expand and always grow. There's a Thomas Troward. I mean, he's one of the best authors of the early 1900s. He's just fantastic. He talks about the mind being the center of divine operation. The divine operation within us is always for expansion and fuller expression. And so it's like if you run, like I was in City League basketball team, we were just joking about it, right?
Yeah.
Like, I want to shoot better. Like, I want to score more points. Like, I always want to do better. And like that, I think sometimes there's something inside of us that always wants to grow. And that kind of leads me into the quote I have. It's by Albert Schweitzer. He's a Nobel Peace Prize winner. He said he was asked about what's wrong with men today. He replied, "Men simply don't think." Men, you kind of hit it previously. Men simply don't think. And I guess what we think is thinking really isn't thinking. So we get fed a bunch of information. So I was on my phone way too much today. I'll admit it. I was on my phone a little bit too much. I got caught up in a video and I was like, this video is fascinating. Then I went to research more about it, whatever. And during the time, I'm really not thinking, right? Those are feeding me. It's just really feeding me information, right? And I'm not creating a thought. I'm getting impressed thoughts from Netflix, podcast, whatever it is I'm watching. I'm using myself as the example, But I mean, I'm learning that like, man, like a lot of people don't think. And I realize like a lot of times, like I wasn't actively thinking about something. And when you're not actively thinking about something, there's no, like, let's say we have a goal, when we're thinking towards the goal, you're moving towards it. But when you're not thinking about the goal, you can't stay still. It's impossible to stay neutral. There's no law in the universe where there's nothing staying still. It's a law of vibration, law of attraction, all those different things, the laws of the universe. You cannot stay still. You're either moving towards something or moving away from it. So I would just encourage everyone listening to be mindful what they're thinking, and to if say like, you know, it's an idle moment where you're not really thinking about something, impress something. Have a little thought bank that you go to. You know, I would say like have like 10 different scenarios. Like, you know, for me, it's like, okay, my dream house, I got this, and this, like different thought banks where I'm like, man, I realized, you know, a little question I ask myself, what am I thinking about right now? You know, and if it's, you know, if I'm not really thinking about something, I go into my thought bank. Okay, let me pull out something that's good, of good report, something that's, you know, excellent, something that, you know, is glorious in my eyes, and things like that. So that's how I would start to show off, and just encourage people to think. As strange as the concept is, encourage people to think.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
because if you, I like to think like there's probably like a lot of people that are stuck in jobs right now because they just didn't think.
Oh wow.
You know how easy it is just to clock in, clock out.
Oh my gosh.
Especially when you got kids and stuff and a wife, and you're like, I gotta get this paycheck, but like you spend no time to even think about what you're doing for the rest of your life.
Think about this, bro. Think about all the people who have never talked to themselves.
There's a lot.
Think about the people who've like never just said, take a mental inventory of how we're doing as a trifecta being, as themselves, and just be like, okay, like how are we doing right now? We good? Like, you know, like, are we okay? Like, or is there something that needs to be fixed?
You listen to most successful people, what's their starting point? They looked in the mirror. They're like, because I always listen to Ryan Russillo. He's always one of my favorite like sports podcast, big NBA guy. And his story is like, and a lot of people, it's very similar to what you said. Like, you got to look yourself in the mirror, like listen to yourself, talk to yourself. But he was like sitting on an airplane. He was like 25. And he was like in basically kind of in this communication sports business. He's like, man, what the hell am I going to do with my life? Like, he was in shambles. He's like, I've just kind of been running in a rat race.
Wow.
And he just pen and paper. He like wrote down some real goals.
Wow.
And he still has that paper to this day.
Wow.
But like, it sucks. But I think some people just have like a breaking point, whether stress, anxiety. I think for him, it was probably just stress of like what he had goals for himself, but he just felt like he's just running circles.
But think about it. There's something inside of him that wants to fully express himself.
Yeah. And sometimes you got to let that person inside of you snap. And just grab the damn wheel. Because if you're going to drive in circles, let someone else drive for a while.
Yeah. It's like that. And it kind of goes to that quote, like, people say be yourself, but if you don't know who you are, you shouldn't be yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, it's like, you know, I feel like sometimes we get stuck in this like 9 to 5. We get stuck in this quote unquote matrix, quote unquote circus of just life, of daily routine, of, you know, thinking of lack, thinking of scarcity, instead of thinking of like, you know, abundance and all the things to come, and realizing really who we are and where we come from, and what all like inside of us we're born with. Because if we really get into it, you know, I researched something, bro. We have the potential energy inside of a human being, has a potential energy to I should say energize or to light up a whole industrialized country.
Oh, I can see that.
Like inside my hand, I have enough potential energy to light up all of Lincoln and Omaha.
Well, potential energies, I gotta go back to science, but that's a whole different.
Yeah, so like you can't exactly number the, you know, based on like atoms and stuff like that. I'm not a scientist, of course. I'm fumbling on my words, even trying to get.
You read a lot of books. I don't know, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. No, I mean, I'm not up there yet. But we got Nebraska, Wisconsin, senior day.
Yeah.
Emotional day. I mean, emotional day. My senior day was Wisconsin. Most, if it's, you know, obviously the Iowa game is away, then your senior day will be Wisconsin.
Which is brutal because it's been a 10-game losing streak versus Wisconsin.
We lost to him, Harrison.
So did DeMornay. Talking to DeMornay.
Really?
Well, think about that.
Yeah, obviously.
He lost 3 of them.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Guy. It's an interesting game. Rule has talked about the emotions. He's talked about everything. I mean, this week has been the Tommy Hill not playing.
Yeah. He's out for the remainder of the season.
Yeah. Talked about, Wisconsin's defense is one of the top ones.
Yeah. Their offense has got a new OC. Phil Long goes out the door.
Yeah. So they're gonna have some things. They're gonna have some areas, I should say, that Nebraska can capitalize on. It's really just what team gonna show up.
Yeah, they're 5-5. They're like a model copy of what Nebraska's been this year.
Yeah.
Inconsistent. Like not necessarily schematically, but just the inconsistency's been on par.
Yeah, and it's funny you say that. It's like they go toe to toe with Oregon, best team in the nation, and then we go toe to toe with Ohio State. Then you lose to UCLA next week. So it's like you don't really know what's in it, and it's tough. And it's so funny now that I'm in, like, I would say, the media space, which it's kind of strange that I say that.
You see why we were getting so frustrated all the time. It just looked like maniacs for picking this team to win all these games.
Yeah.
It's like,
and it's crazy when you're in the facility and you're like in the thick of things, you really think you're going to win it. Like, you really are believing, well, at least for me, I really believe, like, oh, we could win every game. Like,
I think most athletes do. Like, I'll say this about your squad when you played, and I say this about like every squad. That's why it breaks my heart just as much sometimes. Were you getting paid? NIL? Okay, yes, you were getting some NIL. All right, so I don't feel as bad for you as I do for
no, I wasn't. No.
Okay, then I feel horrible.
No, I wasn't.
But it's just like, damn. Like, I know, like, I never see teams that go out there that just like aren't really fighting. I've yet to watch a season where you can pick out maybe some guys for sure, and you're going to see that in just about every team. You'll see that in the NFL. Check out the Cowboys. You can pick quite a few of those guys who've kind of just given up. But like, I never once seen this team, whether it was Scott Frost, Mike Riley, or Matt Rule, like, when the end of the season comes, they're just like, nah, it ain't it. It's just not it this year. It's not worth the effort.
So it's a tough thing, bro. It's a tough thing. It's like I'm seeing it happen all over again, and it's like you wanna somehow get the boys to win, but you can't. Like, there's never a time. I guess if I'm ever like harsh, it's out of frustration.
Yeah.
Because I played and I understand the thing, and just being a fan on the outside, like, you want the boys to win. I got friends on there, like, you want them to win. And Rule kind of mentioned it, that like it's kind of been a thing where, the Satterfield has taken the hit, right? All of that news, and then now Holgerson's in there and he's calling out players.
Yeah.
He's calling out players, but it's back. It's I guess it's confirmed by Rule that he's not just taking the stand and doing that. He's doing it in practice too. So it's matching up. It's not like I'm going on Twitter and all of a sudden I'm seeing my coach call me out. Like, no, I heard it at practice. I heard it in meeting rooms.
Yeah, bring it full circle. You know who he is.
Exactly. So, and that's what you want. And that's, if you want the program really to take off, I mean, accountability has to be at the top of the list. It can't be at the bottom. It can't be, something we get to. It has to be, okay, what was your job this week? Your job was not only catch the ball, but you got to block too. And, for whatever reason, guys don't like to do it. I thought it was really fun when I played to block.
You're tight end though.
I mean, I came out as receiver.
That is true.
So, I mean, it's really just, I would say, and then I would say I caught a persona for doing, that was my what's the word? My identity, I would say, was doing that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, it's just really just how much you love your brother, how much you appreciate your brother, how much you're willing to sacrifice for him. Maybe a little bit more effort, a little bit more exertion. They got the little catapult bras that they wear that measure, their GPS and how hard they go. If you're really putting in that work, I would say put in the effort to go, dig out safeties and go block corners and block linebackers on screens and stuff like that, on crack plays. Like, if you're really doing that, your catapult is going to go up a little bit, and it's going to show like, man, this guy's really playing hard. And one guy I think is doing that is Ja'Cory. He's playing real hard. They got a young guy, Quinn Clark, who they believe that, he could possibly make a difference. Dana Holgerson alluded to some type of young guy. We didn't know who it was. Maybe it's Quinn Clark. Maybe I heard kind of speculation that it was the young running back named Mackay or
Gaber.
Yeah, No,
no,
running back.
defense, running back room?
Yeah, there's some running back named Makai. I heard a little
I
chatter.
feel like it's probably Lloyd. I'll be honest.
I would love that.
Like I feel like it's just the obvious one. It's like, hey, this guy's really
good.
Really good, guys. You know that? Like he's been on the roster all year.
And we've used him every single time we used him. He made a play.
Don't you guys have tape from him last year? Did you guys lose that?
Wait, did he start? Yeah.
Was he one of your best receivers last year? Like,
And
was
he
he
was
the best deep threat you guys had all year long?
He was 5'10" and he was blocking too.
Yeah. And well, this is it, right? I like Banks. I like Nayor. They don't have Lloyd's speed.
Nah.
You have Lloyd take over the top. Guess what? Those underneath routes for Banks and Nayor a lot more open when they got to worry about Lloyd.
And I think one thing we saw with Lloyd last year, mixing in the slot.
Yeah.
In and out. I mean, it wasn't a predominantly, he was playing Z, right? You know, we saw him they do like the Z flop thing where he'll be the second guy over there or third guy and, you know, moving the receiver over on like an unbalanced type situation. And getting him open in that way too. I think that's a way that can kind of, you know, push this offense. But you know, you're 2 games, you got 2 games left, so it's like, you know, at the end of the day, like, you know, it is what it is. But how are you feeling? Like initial thoughts on this game? Like, you know, we'll get to the predictions here right before the segment. But what are your initial thoughts?
I got to be careful. It's like the media. It's a big conspiracy. We intentionally get our fans overhyped. No, I'm optimistic. I'm not like sold, but I'm optimistic, right? And it feels like a coin toss, which is crazy to say because we've lost 10 straight times to them. But all of those 10 straight times, outside of maybe like one blowout from Melvin Gordon when he just ran all over Nebraska, they've all been pretty much 1-score games. So
yeah,
it's going to be a winnable game unless, you know, we have another unfortunate blowout year. But yeah, we're at home. At some point, home games got to matter, especially senior day. You're in Memorial Stadium. Like that should edge to the home team by 2.5 points is usually what they give you. I'm optimistic. We've done good against one-dimensional teams. Feels a little bit like Rutgers. What's Rutgers' running back name? I'm blanking on
Monungai.
Monungai. Remember the conversations about Monungai, how great of a running back he was, how great the Rutgers run. Because at that point in time, Rutgers was actually looking solid.
Yeah, he was like 500 yards already.
Yep, and everyone was like, man, this guy is going to be an animal. Wisconsin, very similar. They got Walker. He's their bell cow. He's got 700-plus yards on 160-plus carries. He's going to be the guy that, very similar to Rutgers, if that first drive might be a little scary, he's popping off like Rutgers was. But as soon as you finally stop it, and Tony White's showing he can make the adjustments mid-game, kind of like cooked. I mean, we beat Rutgers. Unless
barbecued chicken.
Yeah, unless you can't score 14. Like if we beat Rutgers 7-14, I think it's the game you keep Wisconsin under 20. Even if you get to 17, I think you can probably win the ball game.
Yeah. I think it's definitely a start fast game. I think that's something we failed to do offensively. We started off the season so good at it.
I know.
I mean, this was like, man, we're starting fast.
Let me ask you about this. What was it about Scott Frost that you guys were Scott Frost? Everything we can be negative all we want. Some of the best scripted series. Like we scored all the time.
He's a genius.
On the first drive. Oh,
he's a genius.
On the first drive, he was.
No, yeah, like he was a genius. I mean, when I look at Frost's play call, it's so funny. Me and Bach were just talking about this. That when I look at some of Frost's play call, I'm like, and me and Coach Becton, I used to love sitting in his room and just like, Coach, like, why did this not work?
Right.
Like, I want to know, like, from your perspective, you probably know the most, like, on this whole staff, right? Just pure football. Like, why does this not work? And he says, well, do you think this is a good play call? He would always ask me, do you think it's a good play call? And I would say, well, I mean, in this situation, maybe I would like this a little bit better, but we're, you know, based on coverage, yeah, I guess I like it. And so he says, okay, let's watch it all the way through. And so he would pick like one player each play. He's like, if this guy got this job done, I got his job done, how would it have turned? And, you know, maybe it's a left tackle, right tackle, running back, miss a block, or receiver run the wrong route.
Right.
And it's like, oh, wow, that's a perfect play. Like, that's perfect.
Yep.
And I feel like that was all of Frost's era. It was one person to play, one person away. It was left tackle jumps or, you know, this away or, quarterback just misses the read, right? Just like it, or quarterback overthrows or, you know, receiver fumbles or running back fumbles or, you know, punt in wrong direction. But that's obviously special teams. I really felt like Frost were like, he was maybe a couple pieces away. Like, I think he just needed a couple pieces offensively to kind of run that UCF offense. I don't think he ever really got that like exact firepower. But I would say this with rules offense with the air raid system. After these 2 games, or let's assume they make a bowl game,
right?
Recruiting is going to be interesting. The type of guys they want to go after in the transfer portal. Because I tell you what, you gonna have to win next year. You gonna have to win.
Yeah,
like 1,000%. Everyone knows it. He knows it. Everyone knows it, right? You gonna have to, especially if you don't win these 2. You gonna have to. You need to find Trey Palmer. You need to find Samari Toure. You need to find all these transfer. You need to find O'Shawn Mathis.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need to find all these transfer guys. Well, yeah, yeah.
What version?
Yeah. Shout out O'Shawn.
Hey, he's in the NFL. Though,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
He got drafted. I think,
yeah, to the Rams. I think he's with I think he might be with the Patriots now.
Yeah, good luck to him.
Yeah,
I'm not actually hating on him.
Right. But I guess you have to kind of you really would have to make some choices and get the right players, and especially get some players to, keep Raiola here.
I was going to ask you about that. That conversation's percolating a little bit more than I ever anticipated it to, but people are worried about Dylan Raiola if he's going to be a Husker next season, which is crazy. I'll give my thoughts about that, but don't go anywhere. We'll throw it to break. This is What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington, former Husker to my left. Harrison Arns on the 1s and 2s. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Gentlemen, it's time to elevate your style with something from our men's jewelry and watch collection. Why not treat yourself to the ultimate in luxury? We've got an incredible selection of pre-owned Rolex watches, even those hard-to-find models you've been dreaming of. Whether you're stepping up your game day look or adding a touch of class to everyday wear, our top-tier collection is sure to impress. Stop by Sartor Heyman and discover the perfect piece to reflect your unique style. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for ready-mixed concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com. General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Travis with Midwest Bank, now with 2 branches conveniently serving Lincoln and 8 other locations across Nebraska. We're here to help you with any of your needs. From opening a checking account to buying a home or financing your business, our staff is here for you. Stop in and you might see Shin Daddy himself. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank, member FDIC.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop!
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats. Attention students and anyone else looking for a great deal. Sun Valley Lanes and Games has the ultimate weeknight special. For just $15.95, enjoy unlimited bowling, lucky putt mini golf, and laser tag. Flash your college ID at check-in to receive $2 off your admission. It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday through Thursday nights. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes and Games, located at 321 Victory Lane.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
Explain to me again why we're sleeping on the ground.
Because we're thramping, thrift camping. It's saving us money and getting us closer to nature.
But we don't need to thramp. I just combined our home and auto insurance with our State Farm agent, so we have a rate that fits our budget.
All right. Do you think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krekak, at 402-474-1173.
Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
An hour ago, you didn't need a plumber. Now you're in a panic. When life throws you a surprise with a clogged drain, plugged or leaky toilet, broken pipe, leaky faucet or water heater, or a bathroom or kitchen plumbing upgrade, whatever. Just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Keep that number handy, 467-1111. Or go to BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Back to What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in. What's Brewing? Chancellor Brewington. Got the former Husker tight end to my left as always. We got Browns, Steelers on the brick and mortar, and actually looking to be an interesting one. Browns, the 2-8 Cleveland Browns. How about that? Up 10-3 over the Pittsburgh Steelers in the second quarter with only about 6 seconds left to go here. Only looking at the box score, but I'm assuming it's going to stay 3-10 heading into halftime. Chancellor Brewington, where do you want to go with this on the second segment here?
Well, we didn't give our predictions.
Oh, yeah, okay. I still remember mine.
Do you think Nebraska gonna get it done?
Yeah, I do.
Do you really like let's be honest? Because we said we said this 24-21. We were the same score for last week. Did you really believe it last week?
I did. That's what sucked.
Did you really?
Yeah,
100%.
I did until the last drive of the game when it was in our hands. when it was in our hands to decide the destiny on the offensive side of the ball, it's like it's cooked.
It's cooked,
and it was.
So okay, so what do you think it's gonna be?
22-13. Nebraska wins.
Gosh, dog. I say 14-13. Skurs. No, I don't even believe it, bro. I'm scarred. I'm a little scarred.
Oh, it's happening.
17-13 Badgers.
The Callus is officially hardened.
Well, yeah, it's just like I don't know. I don't know.
This is what pisses me off about this.
Was it?
Team
Oh
sometimes.
Wow. Hold on.
Is and this is not going to be directed at anyone.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many reasons why people across, not just Nebraska, it's not people just drinking Kool-Aid, across the entire country pick Nebraska to start winning some ball games. That's why ESPN's got Nebraska at 50%. It's like anywhere between like 47, 53, 50, right in the middle. It's like it's a coin toss. It's like, it's not just like people in Nebraska love this team and they'll keep picking them just because it's their team. It's like, no, there are real reasons to say this team has the talent, has the coaching staff, it has everything it needs to go in the damn game. So it's that part. Like people just aren't picking blindly because that's their school. They should go win the ball game.
They should.
They got more resources, more money, more better quote unquote draft or not draft recruiting. So go win.
I mean, you're right, Harrison. You're right.
But you're definitely not wrong to say I'm picking the Badgers because we've lost to them 10 straight times in a row.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm like Vegas, I'm going to Vegas. I'm probably going to pick
I'm definitely picking the Badgers.
Yeah.
Huskers are favored in Vegas. I don't
I don't know why. Maybe the OC situation. But we got, I mean, a lot of top 25 teams. I think the biggest one we got to start off with, the biggest one by far is the Indiana Ohio State. They got OSU a 10.5 favorite. Indiana, and it's at Ohio State. What's their stadium called? Is it Memorial too?
Yeah, they have.
What's up with the Memorial thing? USC's is Memorial. Seen Buckeyes is Memorial.
I mean, if you're gonna have a historic site,
Memorial,
they're gonna slap Memorial on it.
Put a little memorial on it.
Yeah,
there you go. Memorial this, Memorial that.
It's better than what? What do you got? Freaking crypto arena these days? Yuck.
Dogecoin.
No, what's your Lakers? It's not the Staples Center. It's not crypto arena anymore.
Man, why do you want to do this?
It's
Lakers
not
are
just
winning.
you. I mean,
Lakers are winning. Bears are losing.
Yeah, it feels like every year. All right.
Indiana, Ohio State. Man, I really feel like I think Indiana can get it done.
They can.
I don't know what people are saying, I don't know.
What does Indiana got to do? That's my whole thing.
What they got to do?
For crying out loud. Yeah, everyone's like, well, their schedule's kind of weak. It's like they're still playing in the Big Ten.
Still playing good ball.
And they're blowing teams out in the Big Ten.
Like really good ball.
So shut up.
It's almost like, why are they 5? Why is Penn State still ahead of them? And why is Texas still ahead of them?
They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be.
I mean, Texas got blown out already.
If Indiana was barely winning games, fair. But they're destroying teams.
The only tight team.
Michigan was the only
close one. I mean, they've gone wax Michigan State, wax Washington. I mean, Nebraska, Northwestern, Maryland, Charlotte. Like they're handling business. Everything thrown at them, they handling business. It's gonna be an interesting thing because if you don't win this, if you're Indiana, now you got a massive tie at second place with Ohio State, Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
Oregon's
going to be undefeated, so yeah, you'll just have the one-loss teams.
Ohio
Those three, Penn State.
The question is, will they give Penn State or will they give Ohio State the advantage because they beat Indiana?
Yeah, they will.
So that's and Penn State lost to Ohio State, so Ohio State will be in there.
Yep.
So this is do or die for Indiana.
Yeah, Wisconsin could have played major spoiler here. They were so close to beating Oregon.
Yeah.
Then you got a one-loss Oregon team. And then, hey, if Indiana's, undefeated, or even if they lose to Ohio State,
they're not going to be number 1, right?
No.
They won't get close to that.
No, that's going to be, is Oregon number 1 right now?
They're number 1.
So, hey, they beat Ohio State. And then
that's number 2.
Then they played in the Big Ten championship game and beat Oregon.
Then they beat Indiana number 1 for got to be the first time in history, right?
Yeah.
I don't.
We're not talking basketball, so probably right.
Yeah, I'm not a football historian. I'm not going to go back to the 1920s, but I would assume so. I mean, I can't remember. I mean, Kurt Soneggy. I mean, we got to give him a round of applause because he has overexceeded probably everyone's expectations, but although he said Google me,
he doubled down on it again in his last press conference.
He did.
Yeah,
he said Google me again.
It wasn't a press conference. He was just doing an interview. But it's funny. He's like, yeah, I don't know what I got to do. And he basically listed as like, hey, I know they're not having a great season, but I defeat the defending national champ. I defeated a 5-1 Husker team. Because let's be real here. There's nothing that sent Nebraska in a spiral more than that Indiana game.
Facts.
Like that Indiana game, like the entire team had to reevaluate. Like, whoa,
yeah, that was
how
a spiritual experience
for everyone, for the fans. Everyone had
everyone's like, whoa,
pause.
Yeah,
like where are we? We thought we were closer, and now we got year 1 Kurt Signeni. I mean, he put us in a tailspin. They're putting the entire Big Ten into a tailspin.
Oh yeah,
and just to think it's a fluke this late in the season is insanity.
It's you can't even. I don't know how people can say that.
Right? It's not Army. Like I can see why Army's.
Yeah, it's not. It's not Tulane.
They beat North Texas 14-7. So I get it. They're undefeated, but like you look at the scores and you're like, okay, if they play a really star-studded team, they might not pull out of it. Most likely won't. But Indiana, I'm like part Hoosier fan this year because
that's crazy.
I can't believe the disrespect for him.
You know what part? I can't say this. No, I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna say that. Colorado has a chance.
Yeah, they do.
Colorado has a real chance.
Who did they play in the championship game?
Who will they play?
Yeah, in the conference championship game. What's it?
BYU.
Like? Yeah, and BYU's only got the one loss to Kansas.
Yeah, last week.
Which
we called that. You called that. I mean,
I think we both did. That was a pretty.
Yeah.
That was a toss up.
Yeah.
That was an easy.
Yeah.
Richter scale.
Richter scale. Double tail coin. I'm trying to think who else. Boise State. They're sitting at 12. They'll
get the Power 4 or the Group of 5 bid.
They will.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think no one's going to catch up to them, so they should be safe. I think you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure with what's left on the schedule, they should be able to skate in.
Yeah,
and then get that automatic bye too, which would be nice for them.
It's been so rough watching their games because like halftime it would be like 14-7 or like 7-0. And then they give Ashton Genty 25 carries the second half, and he just explodes. But he's averaging like 29 carries a game.
Yeah.
It's nuts. I mean, he's going to hit 2,000, I believe, this game against Wyoming coming up. They're at Wyoming. And then they finish with a bad Oregon State team.
Yeah, so
which they should, right? But you never know. You get late in the season, dog. I mean, you never know what team you're going to get.
Yeah, I mean, let's all back to Wisconsin, right? Oregon, Wisconsin. Nobody would have saw 16-13 finish coming.
Nobody.
But Wisconsin was clicking on defense that day.
Yeah. Well, let's go through them. Indiana, Ohio State, what you got?
Give me Indiana.
Give me the Hoosiers. Let's go Wake Forest, Miami. Miami coming off their loss to, what was it? Georgia Tech off a bye week. I'm taking Miami. I think it's a bounce back game.
Yeah, I like Miami in this one too. Georgia Tech's been frisky this year.
Yeah. Ole Miss goes to Florida. Florida just came off a dub against LSU. I believe we called that one. I want to say we did.
Yeah, we did. I don't know if we alarmed them.
Yeah,
kind of high, but we said keep an eye on it. At the very
least.
Least.
Now we got to keep an eye on this one.
Ole Miss.
I mean, we got to keep an eye on it.
This is Ole Miss.
Okay.
All
right. We got to keep an eye on it though.
I'm letting them know. It's Ole Miss.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Don't worry. Harrison says don't worry. I'm saying it's like a 3.5. Like just okay. I'm keeping on my weather alerts. SMU at Virginia. I don't see anyone getting that done. I don't see Virginia getting that done.
That's not even on my
I don't even see
radar.
I don't see it nowhere. Illinois goes to Rutgers. Hey, maybe they got Rutgers 1-point favorite. Toss up to the home team.
Nah, give me Brett Williams and the boys.
Yeah, let's go, Big Brett. UMass at Georgia. Ain't no way Georgia's gonna get that done. This Georgia team, I mean, Coach Kirby. I mean, he's been tough on them boys in the pressers, and obviously you got the players celebrating with.
Yeah, I mean they kind of deserve it.
Yeah.
What are we doing out here?
What are we doing? What are we doing is right. UTEP goes to Tennessee. I mean, what's up with the SEC getting these? They are so smart. They schedule all of these.
Wait, you didn't like Alabama and Mercer week 10?
Gimme games.
Yeah.
Late. I mean, you got Citadel. You got Citadel or AC. This is ACC, but you got Citadel going to Clemson.
Oh,
come on.
This is the conversation. This is what set Kurt Cignetti off on the interview I'm referencing because they were talking about these games.
What did Kurt say?
He went basically saying, to your point, he's like, you got Alabama playing Mercer in week 10, and they don't want to, they want to keep us down in the rankings when we're. Yeah, I get it. You want to say weak schedule, but they're still in the Big Ten, and it's not freaking Mercer.
Right?
Like, what are we doing here?
Like, you can't. I don't know. It's just November. I get it. I mean, if I'm a player, man.
At least Notre Dame played NIU.
I mean, imagine, like, you got to play a polished Georgia team,
late in the season when they're peaking.
Come on.
It's you know what it is?
That money.
Rest game.
Right? Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
It's a rest game to set up for the conference championship game. It's a BS maneuver in my eyes.
No, yeah, for sure. We only got 3 undefeated teams. We got Oregon, Indiana, and Army. Army goes to Notre Dame.
I'm excited about.
Hey, I mean, they had Navy earlier this year. I didn't know what was going to happen. Navy ends up turning the ball over 6 times. Didn't expect that to happen. Is there any chance Army gets it done?
Yeah, baby. Like they lost to NIU. Man, you know
different
what?
Team. That's a different team though.
For America, I'm gonna put the Richter scale
for America.
Put it on 10. Watch out, Notre Dame.
Put it on 10. That means it's
gonna happen.
It's the 2012 movie.
Nah, that's crazy.
Oh my goodness. I mean, just pray for the people out there. Boise State, Wyoming. I mean, I think Boise State gets it done. Ashton Gency hits 2K.
Yep.
And probably makes the Heisman talk a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, it feels like Travis Hunter's starting to run away with it. But if he can get that Barry Sanders stat, I think that's where the argument's going to be for him.
Yeah, that's the only way he can get it. He has to go.
Who's got more carries though? It's going to be him probably, right?
Oh, I mean, he's
like 30.
He's like 32 a game right now.
So that's not quite Barry Sanders-esque when you look at the amount of carries. But with that being said, let's got any other ones you want to sneak in here quick before we dive in?
Nah, you throw the break. We'll get some on the next segment.
What's Brewing? Chancellor Brewington. Harrison Arns on the 1s and 2s. Chancellor to my left. Like you said, we'll throw it to break. Talk to you in a little bit.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Gentlemen, it's time to elevate your style with something from our men's jewelry and watch collection. Why not treat yourself to the ultimate in luxury? We've got an incredible selection of pre-owned Rolex watches, even those hard-to-find models you've been dreaming of. Whether you're stepping up your game day look or adding a touch of class to everyday wear, our top-tier collection is sure to impress. Stop by Sartor Heyman and discover the perfect piece to reflect your unique style. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for ready-mixed concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com. General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Travis with Midwest Bank, now with 2 branches conveniently serving Lincoln and 8 other locations across Nebraska. We're here to help you with any of your needs. From opening a checking account to buying a home or financing your business, our staff is here for you. Stop in and you might see Shin Daddy himself. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank, member FDIC.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop!
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats. Attention students and anyone else looking for a great deal. Sun Valley Lanes and Games has the ultimate weeknight special. For just $15.95, enjoy unlimited bowling, lucky putt mini golf, and laser tag. Flash your college ID at check-in to receive $2 off your admission. It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday through Thursday nights. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes and Games, located at 321 Victory Lane.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
Explain to me again why we're sleeping on the ground.
Because we're thramping, thrift camping. It's saving us money and getting us closer to nature.
But we don't need to thramp. I just combined our home and auto insurance with our State Farm agent, so we have a rate that fits our budget.
All right. Do you think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krekak, at 402-474-1173.
Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
An hour ago, you didn't need a plumber. Now you're in a panic. When life throws you a surprise with a clogged drain, plugged or leaky toilet, broken pipe, leaky faucet or water heater, or a bathroom or kitchen plumbing upgrade, whatever. Just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing, 467-1111. Keep that number handy, 467-1111. Or go to BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Back to What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome in. Final segment. What's Brewing? Chancellor Brewington, former Husker to my left. Only a little bit of time here. So 402-464-5685. Starting him in text line as always. Chancellor Brewington, what do you want to wrap up with?
We got to finish these off. We got Texas A&M going to Auburn. I'm not sure what the deal is, but Texas A&M only a 2.5 favorite. Seems pretty even. I got Texas A&M getting it done.
I don't trust that AD. Something about him. Give me Auburn.
Alabama goes to Oklahoma. No way. There's no way. Don't.
Nah, give me
unless
Bama.
They play Casey Thompson.
Nah, that's
for senior day. Come on.
I love it. If Casey Thompson plays, have a day. I'd love
have a
to see
day.
it.
Gets in there, absolutely wrecks it. I mean, hometown hero.
What a wrinkle they could throw out there at Alabama. No, sorry.
Come on.
Sorry, Oklahoma. I got Bama.
All right.
Covering the spread.
I'll go Bama too. Iowa State goes to Utah. Tough place to play, Utah. The Utes.
Yeah, give me Utes.
What is a Ute?
That's a great question. Isn't it just a man who lives in Utah?
I think so. Have you ever heard what's his face? Mike Leach, when he was playing, when obviously the Pac-12 was still around.
He'd do the conference animal, the mascot.
He's a legend. He's an absolute legend. Rest in peace. Kentucky goes to Texas. Texas all the way. Come on. Were you looking up what a Ute is?
Yeah, sorry.
What did you get any confirmation?
Well, we're here in like Australia.
Oh,
it's got to be different. A Ute. Indigenous people who were the original inhabitants of the area that is now Utah.
Okay,
the Ute people.
I love it.
All right, sorry. What was the game?
Kentucky, Texas. I don't see any upset there.
Not Texas.
Yeah. Penn State goes to Minnesota, can row the boat, get it done. Listen, this is interesting.
You're reading my eyes right here.
Come on. I say it's like a 7.
I wish I had an alarm sound effect. For next Thursday, for the last one, I'm going to have an alarm whenever I feel like we're over a 7 on the Richter scale. I'm going 8.
Okay, 8.
Row the boat.
Row it.
Wait, where's that?
At
Minnesota?
Come on.
Yeah, all right. Give me PJ Fleck and the boys.
It's at Gulftown.
I like it.
Another one, BYU, number 14, coming off a loss to Kansas, goes to ASU.
Ooh.
Coach Dillingham.
The skid continues.
Hey, what's his face? Coach Dillingham. He has came out and said, "Do not sell your tickets to BYU fans.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it in house."
Mm-hmm. ASU wins.
ASU wins it.
Yeah,
storms the field.
BYU's on a skid.
Storms the field. 9-2 team. Do they get into the playoffs?
No, BYU.
No, Arizona State.
Nah, Army would first.
I mean, they're gonna lose.
No, they're not.
Come on. Come on, Harrison. We got Woodford taking on South Carolina.
Man, the Gamecocks have been like my easy pick every week. South Carolina, they've been playing phenomenal football.
I mean, I don't believe I know what Woodford is. It's just I think that's a cop out by the SEC playing these teams late.
It's always a cop out. It's outrageous.
And one of the how much time we got? We got 2 more.
Yeah, we can fit 2 more in here real quick.
Colorado, Kansas. Colorado goes to Kansas. Kansas, I'm sure, is riding a high off of the BYU dub. Their cornerback has already called out Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
And Travis Hunter already responded and said, they're going to have to double team me.
Yeah, you know what you don't do against Colorado, and it's something Nebraska did well this year?
What?
Don't give him ammo.
Yeah. Mekhi Bayer did, and he backed it up, though.
He did, but it was also very minor.
Yeah.
Like, it was.
He didn't call somebody out.
He put enough on the table where they could grab it and put it together.
Right.
But, like, Kansas is different. Like, he just gave him, here's the ammunition and here's the gun.
Colorado, if they win this one, they have a real chance.
They do.
They have
insane.
A real chance. And then to finish this up, we got Missouri goes to Mississippi State. I think Missouri gets it done. This is a weird Missouri team this year. Had high expectations.
Because they only lost like what 2 games last year.
Yeah, they were really good.
They were one of my dark horses this year. So I'm surprised to see them struggle this much.
Kind of being like turn into a wide receiver.
Really is. All right. Gonna wrap it up for us. Shout out Chancellor Brewington joining me on a Thursday night. This has been What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington. Harrison Arns on the 1s and 2s. Don't go anywhere. Kyle Perry, former Husker pitcher, up next on Uncut.